I'm going to mute my microphone until this is over, because I'm going to just, go out laughing again.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, great. Now I'm all by myself. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, and welcome to Podtacular episode 182. Around 3. Left 4 Dead No Mercy campaign for week of March 8, 2009. With both Lancelot, TheStorm, and me, guest host TheCrazyCommie.
In Soviet Russia.
In Soviet Russia, Road for Q. Zombies 2. Very painful.
Welcome to Podtacular, the unofficial Halo Universe podcast. You're about to hear what the Halo Nation had to say about this week's topic at Podtacular.com to help you dominate at Halo. So strap on your Spartan armor and grab a battle rifle, because it's time to finish the fight. It's come down to just you and me. A battle will decide our destiny. My brothers are dead.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Around the Ring on Podtacular. I am your host, Lancelot.
I am the not-so-serious TheStorm.
And I am TheCrazyCommie.
Yes. We have a weird group today. I think TheStorm took the wrong pills this morning, because he's not as serious for some odd reason.
Is he ever serious?
He's usually the one who's telling everybody to get back on track.
This is true. Except Lance is being all mean and low voice.
He's always.
So
like
I'm wondering if he forgot to take his meds.
No. He just has something stuck somewhere and unmentionable.
Oh, okay.
And I broke one of the golden rules of podcasting and had TheCrazyCommie, a buddy of mine, come on the show as our guest host. Golden rule of podcasting: never have friends on the show, because then it's just going to turn into a giant conversation.
I can be serious and professional.
Must keep straight face.
Apparently he can't. Okay,
we just
moving
can't
on,
see
please.
Alright, so, as you guys probably picked up from the front page, this week we're starting off our Left 4 Dead campaign series.
Woot!
Because
Zombies.
TheStorm basically went without having a life for a few months and finished off his video series for the Halo 3 campaign.
Yeah, boy. Go check
And
it
so
out.
I figure might as well do campaign for Left 4 Dead, since it's a rather popular one.
Yes.
And it's actually not really strictly a campaign show, it's more like for each map, or level set, sorry. So, we're starting off with No Mercy, versus and campaign tips, stories, etc.
No mercy.
For them, for zombies.
Well,
Okay.
you hope there's mercy for the humans, but you never know.
No, except for Lewis. He always dies.
Yeah. Or the teammates kill him through some kind of hate crime.
Yes, most definitely hate. Yeah, hey, you do the hate crime, Lance, all the time.
I did not.
Okay, then. Moving on.
Alright, so, for submissions, we didn't keep the trend, which I don't know. We were...
Trend?
Yeah,
What
the trend where each next episode we'd always get double the amount of submissions. We only got...
It's never been like that.
It's always been like that.
Oh, it hasn't?
I wouldn't know.
It has.
No, it's been a gradual increase. It hasn't been a doubling of submissions, but...
Whatever.
Hey,
In any case, we have 9 submissions, which is better than 6 we got last time, so hooray. Thank you to
Still pretty
everybody who
good.
submitted.
you'll probably get more next one.
Yeah. So, we're just gonna kick things off here, or I'll kick things off with Scarface Spartan's submission. He says, "Hey, it's Scarface Spartan again."
Hang on,
And
hang on. You forgot to introduce our guest.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
And just
yeah,
a quick
for the
step back
guest here.
before we get going here is our guest, TheCrazyCommie, who, as I mentioned, is a buddy of mine who lives a couple of streets over.
Couple? Dude, it's like half a mile.
Maybe for
That's a
you
couple
it is.
streets.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn Imperial!
Half a mile here is like 2 or 3 blocks.
Okay,
That's a
yes,
couple
that is
streets.
Okay then. Sorry.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm communist. Give me a break.
That's why he's the crazy commie.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
That's
tell us a little bit about yourself, Crazy Commie. Or tell them, our listeners, about yourself.
Alright, I am the embodiment of communism if it were actually to work, which is a good thing, but that's not the point. I've been a video... Beside the point, I have been playing computer games since, 10, 20 years... Well, not 20, I'm not 20 yet. For about 10 years, I have...
Was that a bird?
I was about to say, what the heck was that?
Shit, my alarm went off.
What?
Your alarm's a bird?
I have a panic alarm. I have a panic alarm, and I was pulling the pin, and I thought the battery was dead. But apparently not. Anyway, yes,
Maybe it's kamikaze, not
No.
not communist.
Okay. Okay. I currently am playing Left 4 Dead for the PC, Empire Total Wars for the PC, Battlefield 2142. I have basically all the modern games that there is, TF2 and that. In fact, if you want to add me on Steam, my Steam account is TheCrazyCommie, TheCrazyCommie. So if you want to play Left 4 Dead, I am always open.
Limited time offer. Call now!
Only $3.99!
Reserve your right today.
Yeah. And why don't you tell me a little bit about EG?
I am of the clan Empire/Gaming. In fact, we have a website called empire/gaming.com. We have our own Ventrilo server. In fact, if you check our website out, there'll be tons of stuff on that. We mainly play Battlefield 2142, but we're always open to other new people and players and that, and we are in active recruiting.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, we're a clan that was generated from another clan that ended up being hateful.
Yeah. I
Long
remember
story.
those guys.
Yeah, they were hateful. Anyway.
Cool.
So, I suppose we can now get started reading submissions.
Yes, start us off.
Yes.
So I'll take our first one, Scarface Spartan. And he says, "Hey, it's Scarface Spartan again, and this time I'm going to give you tips on how to survive on the ending level of No Mercy. 1. Don't go for that turret, because if you do, and if you teammates are useless, I guess I meant your teammates are useless, the zombies will still be able to reach you since they also come from the sides. Number 2, stay on the upper parts, so I guess on top of the little air conditioning blocks and things.
Yeah.
3, get auto shotguns to handle the tanks. 3 to 4 of them appeared when I'm playing.
I only got
Number
2.
Yeah, I usually only get 2.
Anyway, maybe he's playing expert.
Unless you are just crazy like a party I was in once, and you just keep on standing in that room until more come.
Yeah.
That would also do it.
So, number 4, keep moving around. Number 5, stay in open spaced parts of the map. Number 6, use your Molotovs and pipe bombs wisely. 7, when your rescue helicopter arrives, get to the chopper! This is a really short submission. I'd like to give a shout out to my Philippine Counter-Strike clan buddies, namely JSTN032, Uptem Pro, Lazy Mushy, Cypher, Secret Hero, Thok, Stripper Joust, Sniper Elite, Butt Sexa, and
Kono Riza no Kazi.
Kazai. I don't know how to pronounce that. Also, I want to give a big apology to the man, Lancelot, for me misspelling his name while chatting over Steam. This is Scarface Spartan logging off.
Oh, snap.
Why did you make that big of a deal of it, or what?
Yeah, maybe he did.
Yeah, he was begging for mercy by the end of it. No, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Alright, I could make a couple comments on that. No, not the
Wait, on what?
On his post. On his post.
Yeah.
On his post. Those are all really good things. The auto shotguns with tanks are yes. A good one to do for it is when the helicopter arrives, basically one of your characters say the helicopter is coming or you'll hear it, in which case you just want to run up to the helipad and just turn around, guard each other's back, and basically as soon as the door opens you can walk back and that's an instant win. Stay in the open spaces parts of the map. That is okay, but as soon as you start getting into expert in that is a death trap because hunters can side jump you. And if your team's not really good, basically the best thing you want to do is try and find a space near the ammo and the guns, and you just want to stay in there and cover each other. You don't want zombies to attack you from behind. If you get flanked by them, you're basically dead.
Yeah. And actually, the thing about the turret, like, it's not an instant death. If your team is good enough at guarding you, it's really helpful. Makes it a lot easier when taking down tanks.
Basically, if Lancelot's playing with you, don't go for the turret.
I have friendly fire issues.
Yes, you do! Misfires! Alright, anyone else? So, Dust, you want to do the next one? Because it begins with D.
Sure. I'll take the next one. Comes from D-Man. He says, "Hey, it's D-Man here, submitting tips for Left 4 Dead. If you are a survivor on the No Mercy campaign, there is a sort to the bottom of the apartment.
I think
just
it's short.
A shortcut to the bottom of the apartment.
Oh, shortcut. Okay. Just look behind you and jump from the roof to an air conditioner. It will take some damage, but it beats going through the apartment. In the sewer scene, instead of using the high lift to get into the warehouse, head towards the locked door and start hitting it. It will break and not alert the horde. In the final scene of the No Mercy campaign, there is a room blocked by a door that can be opened by the zombies. As soon as you get to the roof of the hospital, make sure you avoid any zombies on the roof and climb the ladder towards the right. Watch as the zombies climb on the side of the door. The door will be, and you will have a nice spot to try to get the Untouchables achievement."
Wow, what nice grammar.
Yeah. As a zombie in versus mode, the best way to win is to work together and take any survivors down that are falling behind. A good combination for a smoker to hold a survivor while a hunter waits for another survivor to rescue him or her. If you are a boomer, make sure you get close to vomit on the survivors. As a tank, make sure you corner the survivors so they will be trapped. Thanks, Podtacular, for reading this, and keep up the good work.
Alright, comments on this one. Number one?
Yeah, definitely good.
Good, but I'd like to point out that the jumping on the first level, jumping from the apartment to the roof to the air conditioner, you have to be really good at jumping, or it's called you'll miss it so many damn times. I've seen so many people try for it. Number two, the warehouse one where you hit the back door. Unfortunately, they patched it, and that no longer works. 0. You have to go up this forklift. For that one, then, I would do the one guy with the shotgun watching the ladder, and everyone else watching the other end, heading towards onto the roof.
Pretty much.
And
a good tip if you're a boomer in versus mode is just run right up to them, because even if they do manage to shoot you, and you don't get to vomit on anybody, your explosion will still cover all of them.
Unless they're smart players and they bash you away from them.
Yeah.
Best way to explain the boomer is vomit, vomit, vomit. Smoker, stick back, try and get him from behind, picking off someone. Your friends is probably ledges in that, because as soon as they can't get to one dude and you manage to snag them, you are good. That person is owned. Anyway, I guess I got the next one, unless you guys got any more comments.
Yep, Commie, take the next one.
Alright, this is from Moose0030. Hey, Podtacular, this is Moose0030. My story started in the No Mercy Sewers levels. Me, Oya, 1985, and Toy Fuzz were playing on Expert. Tofuzz, whatever, Toy Fuzz. Anyway, we were playing on Expert.
No, why?
Shut up, I'm communist. Okay, we were barely surviving. We were playing on Expert. We were barely surviving as is, when suddenly Tofuzz and Oya in 1985 got killed by the tank. While the tank was munching on my friends in the sewer, I decided to stay up top and run away. Then I saw my friends in a closet up some stairs. I slowly moved toward them with only one help. Every step I took, I could hear the tank coming closer. I was inching closer and closer, and when I saw the door, I saw the tank behind me. I opened the door as I got killed by the tank. Tofuz was also thrown down by the tank. Oya, on the other hand, stood for a second as he just seen his friends get brutally murdered. He started to shoot and run, but as too late. He died. During this whole race, we were bursting out laughing. This was truly amazing. It was once-in-a-lifetime moment. It seemed straight out from a horror movie. Thanks for reading my story. Keep on fragging the people who set off the horde by shooting the red car when you're standing right in the middle of the street.
I love doing that.
I do too.
Because then you can just make a run right for the safe room, and then...
Best thing to do is, like, especially if you got this one guy who's, like, lagging behind and you just hate him. You just hit the car alarm and all three of you run, and then you just close the door and you don't open it.
Yeah.
And then they die, and then everyone else wins!
Yeah.
Okay, I will give props to Moose0030 for playing it on Expert. That's pretty damn tough. People think that even though it's the first level, which is considered the easy level, Expert definitely throws curveballs. I've had, in fact, also on that one, bad experiences too. Lots of where the witch is there, the tank is coming after us, and oh look, double horde.
Yeah.
It's called Boomer and the Time Horde. Oy.
Right.
Bad things. Alright.
So let's move on to
bad day.
Yes, it is. Okay,
So
that was a
let's
good
move
story.
on to, or do you have another story?
No, I got none unless you got one, Lance.
No. I'm good. So
Let us continue.
Yeah. With EliteSpartan 182. So he says, "Hey there, Podtac. It's EliteSpartan 182 again. And here's a helpful tip while in the subway in No Mercy. In the subway in Versus, you should get the smoker to climb up the wall directly when you get out of the safe room. Turn left and climb up the wall with all the steel wall units. Oh, right, yeah, there's that overhang right above the door when you just leave the safe room.
Oh,
in the
yes,
subway.
yes, there is. That is a really, really good, that's actually a really good one.
And then get the boomer up there as well. After that, you should have 2 hunters left. You should hide them under the safe room. If they try to make a run for it, they won't get far before the hunter pounces like a panther and its prey.
Attack like a puma! Yeah!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then get the
Like a big cat.
boomer up and throw up all over them. Then use the smoker to hang him or off the side while the zombies are ravaging his brains out. I've done this on Xbox Live with my 3 friends, and they didn't get past the first stairs or ladders. And that should be an easy way to score points and win the match. Good luck with the podcast, and look forward to submitting for the next show. Keep on fragging Duststorm for calling Ninja Man and I childish. Very angry, surprised face.
Wow.
And he has a very angry, surprised face at the end of that.
Yeah, that's totally elite-ish. Alright. Yeah, that's actually a really good strategy, hosting up as the wonderful guest host that I am. Xbox Live, never played it. I have played it on Xbox Live. That is overall a really good strategy. Your hunters, basically what it is you want to have your hunter and smokers to get 3, and then while the one idiot is trying to rescue all 3 people, that's typically when you want to use your boomer to blow up vomit on all of them, which, by the way, gives your boomer an unlock called where you vomit on all 4, which therefore now you have one guy. Even though if you get all 4 up, you still now got to deal with still potentially some hunter still alive, the smoker, unless you've been killed, which would suck. But then that brings up the zombie case, which is another good thing. And on Expert, that is basically instant death. I give my props to him for the fact that they didn't get past the first stairs. That is some elite skills there, my friend.
Yeah, definitely a good strategy. So, Duststorm, you want to take Black Heli?
We'll do so. Black Heli writes in, "Hey guys, it's Black Heli, new member of the site, sending some tips in for the Left 4 Dead campaign level No Mercy. No Mercy."
Nice spelling.
No Mercy.
No
French.
mercy.
French.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Oh wait, you'd have to bleep that.
Okay. He has 4 tips here, I guess. He says, number 1, always stick together. Separating from your group will almost always result in death. Number 2, search every room for ammo, guns, pills, health kits, etc. Number 3, when being attacked by the horde, it always helps to back yourself into a corner and alternate between left trigger, shove, and Y, switch weapons.
I'm
If
guessing
you do-
it's 360 that he's playing since it's Y.
Instead of Q.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shove is a good thing. Shove is a good thing. An expert,
Or
shove
melee.
is your friend. Melee. Melee is
Yeah.
your friend in high expert.
Yes. If you do this, you don't have to wait for your character to finish his swing. You can just do it over and over so the zombies won't even get a chance to damage you.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you swing and you hit them away from you, unless your game glitches and then you're shoving them and they're not going away, they stumble back. In fact, most times you might even be lucky they'll actually fall over.
If you're like being attacked by like 12 zombies at once.
Yeah. For your shove is considered an area attack in which anything that is basically within almost your whole field of view gets pushed back. Tip: melee does not work on special zombies with like the hunter, smoke. Well, actually no, they work on the hunter and the smoker, but the tank and the witch don't do nothing. Don't be an idiot and try and melee the tank. In fact, if you do, he'll be gladly to hit you back with much more effect.
Yeah.
Lance, you've done that how many times?
I've never beaten the witch. I always shoot her.
No, not the witch, the tank. You always hit the tank.
I shoot the tank. I never whack the tank. I'm always the one running away from the tank and then laughing as you guys get killed.
No, you're the one who... Alright, you're the guy who also throws the Molotov that always misses.
Yeah, that too.
You can't throw Molotovs at all! Me, I can throw a random Molotov and I hit the witch and the tank.
Actually, there's this really funny part. We had found a stash of gas cans, and we had been carrying them around just throughout the level. So there's 3 of us with gas cans and 1 person with just an auto shotgun. We ran into the tank. He ended up getting hit by the tank, and then just pinned in a corner. We all threw our gas can in the same corner, and then set him off with a Molotov.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean.
It killed the tank.
And your buddy.
Yeah.
Geez, 3 gas tanks would kill your buddy pretty fast. Holy crud.
Yeah.
Because let's see, he's taking damage from the tank, damage from the Molotov in each individual gas tank.
Yeah.
Jeez, how fast did his health go down? Like what, a couple seconds?
It was just like, whoosh, no! He's dead. And then we just started wailing on the tank, and it died shortly after.
Yeah, there is actually something to note. When you light the tank on fire, if you're on easy and normal, the tank survives just by pure burning alone, roughly 30-40 seconds. As soon as you start getting to the other ones, it's just basically means as a way of helping to assist you kill the damn thing.
Yeah. And his 4th tip?
His 4th tip, he says, always keep a good ear out for witches. Turn your flashlight off as soon as you hear them, if possible. Try to get around the witches without disturbing them. If they are in your path, or in a position you're going to need to defend yourself from the horde, you're going to have to kill them. I find the best way to do this is to grab a Molotov or a gas tank. If you have
Molotov! Jeez.
Molotov, that's what I said.
You said
You said
Molotov.
Molotov.
I said Molotov.
No.
I must have lagged out. Anyway, if you have the gas tank, just throw it at the witch. It shouldn't wake her up. Once you have done that, back away as far as you can and shoot the gas tank. Then start running. If you have a Molotov, it's the same idea. Bake away and toss it.
Bake? Oh, wow. Well, no, you bake the witch. So
Here, little witch,
right.
I'll give you an easy bake oven and you let us go by. Okay!
We're sorry, Black Helly, but your grammar has made us laugh.
That's not grammar, that's spelling.
Grammar,
Yeah.
Spelling, still.
No, there's
idea.
grammar mistakes there too.
Whatever.
We don't want to reduce it back to the old Podtacular where it was just the whole episode was a giant grammar fest.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Or finish off his submission with the fragging.
Yeah. He says, and those are my tips for Left 4 Dead. Keep on fragging trucks and annoying parents at soccer games that won't stop screaming their heads off and don't even know the rules.
Yeah.
All right. Did you hear the
So moving on to Apocalypse 25. I'll take this one, and since Kami, you seem intent on doing Outlaw, so well, we can skip Dust Storm.
Aww.
Rejected.
I just read the last one, so.
Yeah. Alright, so Apocalypse 25 says, "Hey guys, it's Apocalypse 25 here with my first submission, and I don't have Left 4 Dead, so no tips here."
What the heck?
What?
This is his spam!
Okay. Shoutouts to HLG Mark of Shame, High Pudding, Salvador 18, Double 64, Heckin, BJ Blakely, Gaka Chucks 55, and the guest host. My gamertag is "Wow, I'm an idiot." Yes, you are. Send me a friend request and I'll pwn all of you. I are a guy who can teach you a lesson.
Wow.
Check out HLG Mark of Shame at youtube.com/user/HLG Mark of Shame. P.S. Last show you guys were right. HLG stands for Hidden League Gaming.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, he even does a shout out to me. I feel so special.
Okay, future note. If you're not going to send in the tip, don't send in something.
Now I'm going to do the next one from Outlocks13. Long one here. So I will be editing on the fly. I apologize for non-fluidity of the thing. Hey, I own Left 4 Dead on the PC, and I play it avidly and proudly. Place it in my top 5 multiplayer collection. No Mercy is usually the campaign that most beginners play at first, and truly shows all the features of Left 4 Dead. And then in brackets, at least for me. Next thing, Okay, here's a story from him. I was playing online one day, a random game, as none of my usual friends were on, and I was carrying a propane tank on the level right before the finale. We were walking along the area near the edge by some wood stuff when we heard the sound that most players have to come to know and fear, the tank music. Alright, quick note on the music. He's right about that. Each special one has some sort of a music, but you need your music on for that. I don't. I can hear them. Talks about falling stuff, some, don't fall off stuff. Construction site, yeah. Construction site, lots of falling areas. Save pills and health packs, correct. Basically, a tip for those, if you have a guy dying, give him pills. Make him the drug user of the day, of popping pills.
Actually, I remember last game, Kami, you remember when we were playing Left 4 Dead No Mercy on the roof?
Yeah.
Tank threw me off the roof of the building.
Yes, that's the note. On the last level, do not go out and try and avoid the open area unless something's there to stop you, because like Lancelot learned, you do not fly off the roof. Do not fly off the roof, because you cannot fly.
Yeah.
Can't
And then I ended up winning, and it was nope, I won. I'm the freaking pro here. I win, and it said, in memory of Lancelot.
Yeah.
He was in memory of. Okay, moving on. Subway is not very boss-friendly due to the small confined spaces which force the team to be close together, making hunter pounces a non-issue if your buddy next to him can punt him off of him, which Lancelot seems to be slow on.
I just like watching you writhe in pain.
You play usually Francis, and you scream like a girl, so shut up. Alright, talks about, once again, he says save pills in that. Oh wait, that's in the third one. Backtrack! This level does eventually go out to an open area, so watch out. The director seems to enjoy spraying a tank when you're near this area. It is hard to climb the ladder when it is hitting you. Duh! Yes, it is. Actually, the third level is the longest, and thus the hardest on the survivors. No, not if you're good. Sorry. Save pills. Sure, they usually pop up everywhere. They're pills. Moving on. It talks about the life on the roof for some reason, so I guess he lives there. There's also a good room you can use by climbing a dumpster. That seems to be, I don't know where. Can't remember right now. Wait for your buddies to shoot down to free you and climb back up. Oh, I know what he's talking about. On one of the roofs, he's talking about what is called ladder holding. When you're a survivor, and this goes for any levels where it's a ladder and a confined space. If you're climbing up a ladder, you track the zombies, you climb back down. They will fall down on the ladder and basically stand on your head, and they won't be able to attack you or anyone. Use this tip to your advantage. Fourth
so this
level.
is what you were talking about earlier?
Yes, this is what I was talking about earlier. The thing is where you hold it up and then they can't get down at you, and they're basically like picking duck sauce instead of them picking your brain. The fourth level can be relatively lengthy, but I find it the most fun. When you go through the first section quickly and get to the elevator soon, but at the same time try and get rid of as many zombies as possible to lower the countdown during the horde. Before calling out the elevator, decide on a location to stay during the horde. I recommend staying in the room directly down the hall from the elevator. It is quite protected and supports easy defense using Molotovs. Once the elevator reaches the bottom, wait for the horde to finish and get to that door as fast as possible. You do not want a smoker roping you to slow you down. So gather together and try and stay out of the sight. Even in the elevator, a smart human player in Versus can rope you at the exact right time and trap you in the bottom. Once you reach the top, begin your way to the safe room. Now, in this one, he's talking about the upper level and the construction part of the hospital. Be careful of smokers even up here because they can pull you off the roof through the open areas, as well as this is typically where the director usually spawns the tank. Right near the safe room is usually where he ends up spawning. The best place I have found in waiting for the elevator is actually when you're at the elevator, you'll notice a bed with the ammo pile. All four of you pile in that corner. 2 people crouch down in the front, 2 standing in the back. Basically, the advantage of this is you're right near the elevator. You can see all the areas where the zombies come from. 2, you're near ammo, which means you start running out of ammo. There's the ammo pile. Don't have to go anywhere. You just look down, press E, or use for whatever system you're using, and there's your ammo.
Exactly.
Best place at. And it works. That's actually the best place to hide at during Expert. Because that also means that you're all right next to each other, which means if you guys are quick enough on those melees, as soon as a smoker grabs your buddy, you can hit them, freeing them, kill the smoker, and therefore you don't get dragged away out of the group. That's my recommendation. You guys can use that as one. And next one, last, the finale. The first part is basically a staircase, a long tunnel, 2 ladders, and the final area. Get down that hallway quickly, but scour rooms for pills. Don't take too long. He's correct on that. I've had the horde come, and then you get to, which is actually funny, because then you get to see them all coming down the hallway, and it's just picking them off. Now here is his smartest thing I've seen so far out of all our posts, is when you get to the helicopter, do not start it right away. Plan what you're going to do, because while you are waiting, once you get into the area where you activate the ending sequence, the director does not send. I've had it where the director will not send anything at you, which gives you time to plan what you're going to do. Basically, that's also what you want to do in the beginning of your levels before leaving the safe room. Plan what you are going to do. That is the most important thing. Even if you have some idiot like Lancelot who always runs up to the thing and opens the door right away, don't do that.
I did that only one time.
Yeah, 100. Anyway.
With a couple zeros.
Yes. With a couple zeros. Basically, his next tips is cocktails and pipe bombs are a must, as well as keep each other straight close. Don't go close to the edges. Lancelot, you should have taken that advice. Watch your health and basically cover each other. That is what you do. And his ending bit is, well, that's the end of my little impromptu. I'm putting a quotation on the little part. Guide type thing. It's geared towards versus player and is not meant for someone who wants to get perfect scores. This is just for the struggling team. These tactics help me, and I hope they help some of you out there. This is a general tips thing, not very detailed at all. I suggest Googling, in brackets, insert campaign guide here, expert guide, and you'll find some good stuff. By the way, I'm also looking for more people to play with online. I play on Steam under the user Outlaws, OUTLAWX 13, and I'm always looking for a good Left 4 Dead match, and some TF2 on the side, of course. Wow.
Well, I mean, if you're a member of the PC Rec clan, so, I mean, there's a couple of people in that group who have Left 4 Dead, myself included, so...
In
for
fact,
sure, we can start setting up some Left 4 Dead get-togethers with the PC
And apparently
clan.
I will be too soon.
Yes, I am buying Duststorm Left 4 Dead. Also, please note, during the recording outlocks, I have added you. I don't know if you've added me yet. So hopefully, if you don't add me before then, you'll get this message. All right, Duststorm, you've got the next one, man.
Chickenfoot089 writes in, "Hey, Podtacular, I'm just back from a school trip to Rome." Wow.
Cool.
Toga
How were the
party!
zombies?
Toga. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
How were the zombies there? Were the zombies dressed in togas?
Oh, maybe they were. I don't know. They're dressed up in parkas up here.
Actually, the funniest thing that made me laugh the first time I went to the hospital in No
you can
Mercy
see
was the fact that you
their
could see the butt cracks on the zombies in hospital gowns.
Yes, that's true. In fact, I will tell you a secret. In the safe room, as soon as you leave the safe room, there's an examination room there. If you don't send anything explosive in there, there will be a dead zombie with the hospital gown, and the first thing you see, bare ass.
Yeah.
I
found that so funny.
Okay.
It looks like all these zombies really work out, though. They're really tight.
I think that's because the doctor lost a thermometer up there. Lance. I don't think it's from the workout. Okay, moving on.
I'll continue reading his submission. I saw this on the front page and said to myself, "Self says why don't I submit something for it?" Okay,
What?
little grammar is off there, but
He came from Rome. Give him a break. He's speaking Italian.
Here's my story from Left 4 Dead with all gory details. We were playing No Mercy versus mode on the first level when I heard the tank music. I panicked, so did everyone else, and we all threw our pipe bombs and Molotovs.
Molotovs.
Molotovs. You did it again.
Oh, whoops.
You said
Yeah, I said
Molotovs.
Molotovs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We made it to the street right beside the burning oil tanker when we saw him. He was team killing hunters and smokers with a boomer, so we made a runner to the safe house. We were about to get in when I saw Bill get smacked in the face by a rock and was pushed straight across the street. I kept on running and got hit by a car and encapped.
Incapacitated. Basically, you just
Yeah.
get knocked to the ground, and you can only use your pistols at a slower firing rate.
Basically, you're sitting duck for hunters.
Yeah, and you have to be helped up by a team member, which takes like 10 seconds or something like that.
Takes quite
Roughly.
some time.
Yeah, Duststorm, trust me, I'll let you get incapped when we play later.
Oh, I've been encapped before.
Oh.
I've played the game. My friend has it.
Yes, well, then you will soon today.
The car was covering the entrance to the safe room, and the alarm went off. Oh, crap.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chickenfoot, but damn. Damn. Ouch. That
Ouch.
sucks. That
really does
sucks.
suck. I was behind the car and almost in the safe room, so I was completely helpless. All I could hear was my teammates screaming and dying while the horde tried to get me. Guess what? We didn't win. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Would have been an epic story if you did.
Yeah, it would have.
That was the last one left alive.
Yeah.
He says, keep on fragging rotten pineapples.
Wow. That's a interesting finish.
And I'll finish off our last submission from Napa34. At least I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Napa. Napa34.
Nepa. It's Nepa.
Nepa.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. Says, "Hey, Podtacular, I've been a listener for a while and decided to submit something." Well, thank you. My story is that I joined a game that was already in the finale of No Mercy and was having trouble. I think the whole group died about 6 times, making us go back over and over. Over the course of the attempts, everyone but me left and was replaced by a new player. On one occasion, I was the only one left, being chased by a flaming tank and low on health. Needless to say, I dies, resulting in yet another restart. We eventually got through, but I died on the final try. Overall, from the restarts, I killed over 900 zombies. My tip is that to the left and right, on the second floor of the room on the rooftop with the radio, there are stashes of random supplies. They really come in handy if you get overwhelmed. Also, avoid the tank when reach the edge of the building. I guess he meant avoid the tank when near the edge of the building, I guess he meant to say. That's all. Keep on fragging trucks.
Okay, I'm just going to quote on something. How the heck do you get an R on near, when the R and the N are completely across the keyboard? That was
I don't know.
Well, T and R next to each other.
Well, I will say this, though. The radio room is definitely your friend. On your easier levels, easier difficulties, the back stairwell will actually have a cover in which it's enclosed. That's actually the best place you want to hide out on the easy levels. Basically have 2 people on the top door, 2 people on the bottom, and you'll be perfectly peachy keen. On your harder difficulties, though, they remove that covering, in which case you just want to stay in a nice location and just cover each other's backs. Covering is basically the only thing I can say in this one. That's really all I have to say.
Yeah, actually a good strategy just for all the levels in general, when you're facing a horde in certain areas, is called the closet strategy. So basically you just find one room, like just a bathroom or something with only one entrance, and one door. So basically, when the horde starts to come, you get like a gas can or something like that, or what do you have available to you, put it in the hallway leading up to that, and then close the door. When the undead start to break down the door, everybody shoots that one hole, so it keeps them from hitting you. And you can pick them off, and then eventually the gas can will get set off, or whatever you've stuck out there, so it'll get a bunch of kills that way. It's just a good way to survive hordes in general. Not typically a good plan for finales, though, because of the tank that comes along.
Yeah, the problem with that, one problem with closet theory, is it implies that everyone's shooting through the hole. If you don't, you will destroy the door.
Exactly, that's why you need people who can aim.
Yeah. Also, that means the shotgunner just basically sits down there, and if that door breaks, you're now point man.
Exactly. And the shotgunner at close, and that sort of a situation will be able to take out an entire wall of zombies with a couple of shots.
Oh, speaking of which, if you're being chased by the horde or a tank, and you see a closed door, and you have a guy with the auto shotgun, get the auto guy to turn around, and you can blow up the door. Which means now you're not strapped, hitting your use key in an attempt to open the door.
I hate it when you go to open the door and then someone else tries to open the door at the same time and it opens and closes right in your face.
In which case, then I pull my shotgun out and I blow the door off. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Yeah, and then about 10 zombies have already come and surrounded you.
Yeah.
In which case, then you just melee them away, run around the door, turn around with my shotgun, and go kapow, kapow, kapow. All dead.
Yeah.
The hacksaw.
You'll see my skills. Lancelot's already seen them. He's impressed. That's how I got this job.
Wait, it's a job?
I don't know. I don't get paid for doing this.
I get
Neither
paid.
do I.
I get paid in the amazingness that it is, because I'm amongst 2 people, and I do watch your show. So, well, Lancelot.
Well, we got into it because we heard you could get laid doing podcasting.
Oh, that's not what
how's that going for you? How's that going for you, Lance?
Oh, okay.
And you
I'll
just
know it. No. No.
What did you get in for it, too? What did you get into it?
Just to get into it.
Just beat it.
Just to support it.
Yeah.
I did it. I'm doing this because Lancelot needed
because, I mean, we were all members of the community for a while, so we got into it just, to keep the community alive.
Well,
We
I'm
love
here.
you, Podtacular.
Ow, 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 ow. Staying alive, staying alive.
I got into this because Lancelot said he needed someone who played Left 4 Dead and was good at it. So, here I am.
Yes. Sweet. Thanks again.
Thank you. So, yeah, thanks everybody for sending in those submissions. If you guys want to read everything on that Outlaw sent in, You can check the show notes, which will be posted up with the episode.
Mm-hmm. And just, by the way, Lance, if you can also post up my Steam account, because if you guys play Left 4 Dead or Team Fortress 2 and you want to play with someone who's a good player, add me to your buddies list.
Yes, you can look him up. His Steam name is TheCrazyCommie.
He's crazy.
Yes.
Crazy player!
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get on with the wrap-up here. Send in your comments and submissions to podtacular@gmail.com. We depend on your submissions to keep the show going and for actual content. Keep an eye on podtacular.com for an invitation to send in your submissions for next week's show using the big green button,
Yes, that big one on
which
the
might
front
be
page.
getting bigger soon.
Coming to
You never
soon
know.
in bigger.
Yes. Wow.
All right.
You can call you can call our listener voicemail at 206-888-HALO and leave a Halo-related message. You can play these back regularly on the Collins and Tales from the Foxhole show.
Be sure to check out our website at www.podtacular.com. And while you're on there, check out the forums. There's lots of events, projects, and ways for you to make friends and play Halo, as well as many other games with cool people. Some of these things you can get involved in with the community are the Halo 3 Recreational and Pro clans, the PC Rec clan that encompasses a wide range of games, the Machinima team, and much more.
Thanks to all the people that contribute to Podtacular, whether it's working on our community, contributing to our PayPal to help out with the hosting bill, following us on Twitter, or subscribing to the show and reviewing us on iTunes. We couldn't do it without you.
Check out the other shows. Check out the other shows on the GamerCast Network: Gamertag Radio, Uncle Gamer, Sarcastic Gamer, Achievement Junkie, the GCN Video Game Show, JVB Show Post Game Report at TalkingAboutGames.com, and Destructoid.
And coming up for next week's show is what, Duststorm?
Next week we will be picking up where we left off before the website glitch. We will be doing customs and creations, especially for the new maps that came out. So any of you who have bought Halo Wars will probably have these maps and have played them quite a bit. I know Sandbox is a big plus for all the forgers out there, so I'm expecting to hear a lot from them. So make sure you send in your customs and creations.
Yes,
for next
and
week.
with just jumping back to the PC group, the clan we had a practice yesterday. I don't know, yesterday being Saturday the 7th, and it was a lot of fun. There was 5 of us there in total.
Yep.
Throughout the whole thing, and we had a lot of fun listening to Safety Dance a whole bunch of times while playing a couple of different maps in Halo PC.
Yes. Yeah.
And thanks to Nemesis, who's basically handling the Halo side of the PC clan for assembling all of that and putting that together. And I mean, you guys, anybody here who plays a PC game, where you can just jump down to the PC clan section on the forum. There's information about how you can join up. And we're going to probably try a TF2 night coming up soon. So keep an eye out for that. And Duststorm, what's the status of our servers?
Server, right now we have Vint Trillo is up. I have a Halo server up. I'll try to get a Team Fortress 1 up and working before spring break comes around. And we also have TeamSpeak now.
Yes, because we're probably going to ditch Ventrilo because it limits us to a maximum of 8 players. If you want more, you have to pay. Whereas TeamSpeak lets you have, I don't know, it's like 1,000 or something for free.
Yes. Yeah, so we have that too, and for all the addresses, just use www.duststorm.org.
Yes, and we'll be getting live status set up on the website itself soon.
Yeah,
So
there'll be a link to live statuses on my website,
yeah,
and hopefully I will be able to get those probably shortly after spring break.
Yes, so we've got a lot of fun tech stuff coming up. And
Yep.
we're always open to new people and new games, so feel free to run on by.
You do it. Get her done.
Get it in.
So, unless anybody else has anything else to say, we can close this on up.
Left 4 Dead rules, and I highly recommend getting it. In fact, I just bought it for Dust Storm. Because I am weak.
Yeah, during our 5-minute break.
Alright. Thanks for having me on. If you need any more Left 4 Dead stuff, just give me a call.
Yep. Alright, so, until the next show, I am your host, Lancelot.
I am Dust Storm.
And I am TheCrazyCommie!
There's only one thing left to say.
I'm gonna be on the internet, dude. Holy crap. Now I really think about it, I could become getting my own cult of followers. The zombie mummy. That's what I think we should call witches, the zombie mummy.
Yeah, let's get started here. I'm just downloading the time grenade and quantum storage device. So everybody has the right board?
Roughly.
I need one of those.
Need one of what?
Screwdriver.
Oh, vodka and orange juice.
What?
Screwdriver's vodka and orange juice. Sorry, talking about
It doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay.
He's talking about the drink screwdriver, not the tool screwdriver.
It might have been a good idea to take that off first.
Take what off first?
Oh, it already came off. Whoops.
That's what she
What are you
said.
talking about?
I'm trying to fix my Guitar Hero guitar.
Oh. Let me guess,
Yeah.
you flipped on the little trigger too much and it broke?
No, it double strums.
Oh! Nasty.
Yeah. Found a little fix tutorial online.
Gotta love the internet. How to fix. I even found a fix tutorial on how to fix your girlfriend. Oh,
That's
man.
bad. That's
That's-
bad.
Well, how to fix your girlfriend would be some patching tape.
Or you can download a patch if it's an online girl.
Okay.
Oh.
Like Fluffy's last girlfriend. That's not good ground to start a relationship on.
Yeah, that's really bad, Brown. That's like swamp water.
With leeches.
Oh god. Stand By Me, where the kid pulls the leash out of his pants. I felt so...
I remember that movie.
I'm sorry, but I feel so sorry for that guy. I mean, come on. How sore is that?
That was an awesome movie, actually.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but I still feel sorry for the dude who had to pull a leech out of his pants right by his dong.
No, that's what you get for walking around in in swamp water.
Still, it sucks. Makes you wonder how it got in the first place.
Literally, it sucked.
Yeah.
And it's even
It
more
also
curious because the kid was
raised a lot
wearing
of very
tidy whities.
Oh god. Ash Lance is fucking evil with his high fives. Like, it totally numbs your hands. But his hands are like freaking huge, like gorilla paws. In here. Like, if he did, his hand is bigger than his face. It's like it would surround his whole forehead.
Actually, it kind of
Got
does.
giant hands, but he's a man, so it's like, dude, you got giant hands.
Well, you know what they're good for.
Oh god. Oh, heck. Oh, no, no,
Oh, I want to cover my ears, but I can't because I got headphones.
I remember this one time I gave Evan one of my death fives, and then I was just sitting with my palm up, and he just starts wailing on it with both of his hands for like an entire 10 seconds, and then he stops. His hands are all like, they're like blood red, and I'm just sitting there like, okay.
It's because your hands are nothing but bones. You've got like nothing for the ripple effect of pain. There we go. My processor is an AMD Phenom quad-core processor.
The processor, not processor.
Actually, no, it's processor for us.
Oh, because you're special.
Yeah, we don't have a hick accent.
Yeah, we don't have the hick accent.
I don't have a hick accent.
Yes, you do.
You say Z. It's Zed.
Yeah.
What about Zed?
It's not a zebra, it's a zebra.
What?
It's a Zed cup. There's Zed bra.
Zebra.
Oh gosh.
Instead of zebra, it's a zebra. It's
New
a Zed
fashion model.
bra.
Here, go to this link just before we start.
Oh, not the Z cup.
Zed cup, you fool.
Oh wow.
See,
I
that's a Zed
I wonder
bra.
who needed those.
Your mom.
No, they don't have the stripes. They're not zebras yet.
No, but it's just missing the black. It just needs a little bit of black in it. That's racist as hell.
Oh, hey, Commie, you remember the time we were smoking napkins?
Oh dear God, don't bring that up. What? Don't bring that up! I will go to your house and beat you with a blunt object. I know where you live.
The McDonald's ones always had the best flavoring to them. So it is the bolded text, Podtacular episode 182, Around the Ring, Left 4 Dead No Mercy campaign for the week of March 8, 2009. It's just that easy.
With hosts Lancelot, Duststorm,
Like
and
your mom.
No, we just leave the hosts there as no references.
Oh come on! Did no one catch that?
No.
No.
You say it's easy, and I said like your mom.
My mom's dead.
Oh.
No, she isn't.
Shut up! You ruined it! Oh God, we made a blooper!
Mommy, look, I made a blooper in the toilet.
I don't want to know. It hurts. It hurts.
I'm having problems with these two screws. They're not being cooperative.
Super glue. Or do the communist thing. Match it with a hammer.
Russian components, American components,
All made in Taiwan.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, it is. This is how we fix things in the Russian Space Agency.
No. All American parts are made in Taiwan with tech support in India.
Actually, we had a huge...
Can I help you?
Actually, no. I have a friend who works for an American company, and they get tech support for cell phones, and he gets Americans all the time, and they can do the stupidest ones. No offense, but some of the things that he's told me that people ask questions for and they live in the States, they're pretty freaking retarded. How do you plug in the power cable to recharge your cell phone?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Some dude called tech support. Okay, I also had a friend who worked for the Xbox 360 tech support, the call-in center. He had an American call him in and said, "Yeah, I got this power cable. Where do I plug it in to?"
1, there's a manual. 2, ask your freaking kid. He knows more about it than you do.
I know, but that was hilarious. The guy actually asked that question.
That's pretty bad.
It
Just tells you
is.
where society's gone.
The American society. Okay, I gotta somehow. So do I just say Podtacular episode 182, or do I say welcome?
No, just
Or
read that out.
You can say welcome, or you can just start reading it off. It really doesn't matter.
Do it with a Russian accent.
Am I gonna have to do the whole episode of the fucking rest? am I going to have to do Russian accent the whole f***ing episode? It's really hurting throat.
No, just do the intro part.
All right.
So just read the bolded text, not the...
Hello, welcome to Soviet Russia. Podtacular episode 182. Around the ring. Left 4 Dead. No Mercy campaign for the week of March 8, 2009.
Perfect. All right, so just do that again, except everybody be quiet.
Oh god.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So funny.
Welcome to Soviet Russia, Patak. Oh good god, that is funny.
Okay, let's get a good copy going, and then we can begin.
Hello and welcome to Podtacular episode 182. Around the ring. Left 4 Dead. No Mercy campaign for week of March 8, 2009.
It doesn't get better than that.
With host, no, then I gotta put it with host Lancelot, Nestor, and myself, TheCrazyCommie. I gotta put that. We have to finish it.
You're not the crazy commie. You're a crazy commie Russian.
No, that's why it's commie. Russian. Go, come on.
Kamikaze! Kamikazes are usually...
Kamikazes are Japanese.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
No! And if you say it again, I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head.
Are we there yet?
Boom!
I call dibs on his organs.
Okay, Dustor.
Sorry, I already wrote this off to my stripper.
What?
Yes, Lance, we have strippers. What about you?
I'm Ralph Nader. Wait, what? Never mind.
We're moving on! Shut up!
I thought of something that rhymed and it rhymed, so I did it.
Okay, moving on. Ralph Nader.
Let's start off then.
Alright, I'm just going to move onto my bed with my beanbag chair. Because my squeaky chair is making my ass go numb.
How do you figure out what the expiration date is on these things? Is it the thing that says good through last day of?
Probably. It's usually a month number and a year number.
Here, take a picture of the credit card and send it to me.
Hell, actually, no, that wouldn't actually work because he doesn't have the security number, the security code.
Exactly. But it should just be 2 numbers and slash and then another 2 numbers.
But that's just it. It says valid from. Oh, good. I'm such a retard. It says good valid from the year that it is till the good till the last thing. What the frig is wrong with me?
I don't know.
I am so. Wait, is this a master? No, it's a Visa. What am I thinking? It says Visa on the card. You're talking to a guy whose job is a cook. So it's called I get money, and it's called I spend it on games.
Wait, you cook?
You're
Yeah, he's a chef.
Cook.
He's a chef.
Well, training to be a chef. I'm a cook, technically.
Yeah, he doesn't have his red seal yet.
Why?
Wow, that's cool, dude.
Yeah? You like it? Jeez,
Hey.
maybe I should be a third host. That would mean I'd have to go to meetings and that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah.
And then how would we get the food? Like, you just scan it in. Then print it out.
Import. Ah! Bust a nut! I just deleted it. Crap. Now I gotta go
Wait,
to my...
what?
No, I just deleted my,
Hey,
the IP to my freaking vent.
The port number is...
Okay. So, do I just start saying the Podtacular thing, or is there...
Yes.
Oh, I
Alright,
gotta-
so
No,
so everybody be quiet, and whenever you're ready, go. Wait, hold on. Let me close my door.
We didn't mean to turn into a bird.
Yeah, it was just kind of an accident there. I was drinking some of the weird cleaners from underneath the sink, and, things happen.
Sorry, that's a drama.
Lance, I told you to shut down your meth lab.
Unfortunately, I don't...
No, we don't have meth labs. We have portable meth labs that stick out of the back of our cars.
Yeah, we do.
See, we're high tech. We're all mobile.
Yep, everything's mobile here. Mobile grow-outs, mobile meth labs. It works.
Mobile brothels.
Okay. No, that's just called the hooker boost to the next street over.
Yeah. Or you can just call that East Hastings.
Okay, alright.
What the heck?
This week on the GamerCast Network. On Sarcastic Gamer Pick, the ladies debate the World Cyber Games Ultimate Gamers. Retroforce Go is all about the console that started it all, the original NES. Oh sure, there was Atari and the Commodore 64 before it, but for the sake of this episode, we're going to pretend none of those exist. Backs and Craps return in episode 132 of the video game show. Check out the post-game report to get all the facts. Post-game. On Sarcastic Gamer, Toys R Us Red Band's mature titles, plus more issues with video game reviewers. Discover the community that brings you all these great podcasts and more. GamerCastNetwork.com.
Actually, before we move on, let's just take a quick break. I'm just gonna go get my beanbag.
I'm gonna get my freaking drink. I got a drink.
Okay, everybody take 5. There.
Take 5.
Take 5. Get some food and some munchies.
I'll be right back.